Ramble.
Thank you to DoorDash, KiwiCo, Curology, and Upstart for sponsoring this episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of You Can Sit With Us. I'm one of your hosts, Becky, and I'm joined by Maggie.
Hello.
Ariel.
Hello.
Our podcast pixie Miles. And today we are sadly missing our beautiful producer, Rachel.
She is so busy.
Yes.
She's being a producer.
Yes.
Yeah, she has other jobs other than sitting with us. What? Rude.
But she's welcome anytime.
Seriously rude.
Yeah.
Rachel, we love you. But you need to come back soon.
Come back.
I mean, really, what is more important? The guys or
Us.
Or us.
we're asking you to
You need
choose.
to pick.
We are actually asking you to choose.
Pick me, choose me, love me.
We also don't have a Food Network show, so we get it, but we're a little salty.
Not yet, Maggie.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Excuse me. We don't have a Food Network show yet.
You guys, I was teasing it before we started the podcast today, but do you know what tomorrow is?
Your birthday.
No.
Hold on.
Pete's birthday.
It's
No.
the 20th.
Alfred's birthday.
And this will come out tomorrow. It is Alfred's birthday. Alfred Hammersberger will be 1 year old
Oh my
because we
God.
don't know what his age is.
Has it been a year already?
It's been a
That's
year.
nuts.
We got him on
That's
420.
Hey! I know, I was looking at I was like, I'm not going to say that, but it's 420.
It's 420. Alfred's going to get high. No, I'm just kidding.
Guys, KiwiCo believes in the power of kids and that small lessons today can mean big, big world-changing ideas tomorrow. I am so on board with that. With KiwiCo subscription, your child gets a new crate full of fun science and art projects every month. We got a KiwiCo box for Wes that had this whole adventure in a neighborhood. There's Kellen, the koala, and Peter the parrot. It was adorable. He just absolutely loved how easy it was to get into it and the whole process of following these characters through this whole story.
KiwiCo encourages kids to tinker, innovate, and create. They'll discover science behind hydraulics, build a walking robot, and see how high they can make a rocket fly. There's no telling what a KiwiCo kid can do. Kickstart curiosity, creation, and innovation in kids today and discover a brighter tomorrow. Get 30% off your first month plus free shipping on any crate line with code SITWITHUS at kiwico.com. That's 30% off your first month at KIWICO.com. Promo code SITWITHUS.
I mean, like, I feel catnip is supposed to be good for cats, right?
Yeah, and it doesn't get them high. It gets them like
Wild.
crazy.
Loopy.
Yeah, it gets them like
He
like
starts
they freak
running
out.
around.
Yeah, but tomorrow is his gotcha birthday. We think he's gonna be like 7 maybe, but we're looking at old pictures and videos of him. And we always so big now. We always joke like, remember when we could hold him in the palm of our hands? Because like obviously we didn't get him when he was a kitten. We're like, yes, he was so little back then.
Oh my God. He is a good cat.
He is a good cat.
You guys lucked
I know.
out.
Yeah, he is a little angel. He was sleeping with Keith this morning. My parents were in town, and he was so nice to my mom. He was like, pet me, Kim. Pet me, please.
He's such a good boy. If we ever get a cat, I'm bringing you with me. But also, you did pick Kimbop, so
Yes. Well, I picked Kimbap because I don't know if it ever makes it in the podcast.
I love Kim.
That dog's penis was out when we saw him. The only reason that I pointed to him because I was like, Eugene, what is that? And he
His
was like,
penis
that's
was
a dog's penis.
Oh, like his red.
Yeah, his lipstick was just sitting
red.
out.
His red rocket.
His red.
Yeah,
rocket.
his red rocket was just popping out. I was like, that's funny.
I have
my
only
God.
seen that one time.
It's because Beanie's so fluffy. I've only seen boys once, and I could not look at him the same for the rest of the day.
It's weird.
So gross.
I took a picture of it and I sent it to Ned, and Ned was like, "Take him to the hospital."
We see Alfred's all the time because he like humps. Because I guess if cats are neutered like later in life, which he was, that they still get like kind of horny. And he does it when he's frustrated, and he'll just get on the bed or on this blanket and he massages it gently, and then he just starts like thrusting his little hips, and then he throws his leg up and then starts licking himself, and you can see his little lipstick is like a bloody pencil nub. Yeah, it's I'm like, Alfred, in front of us, you little pervert.
It's so
Go to your room.
That is so funny. It's like a little microcosm of just like of what like a cat's sex life is like.
Yes.
Just give him a little massage.
He gives a little massage. He wiggles around.
Massage, and then, you know, like.
Yeah. It's so I sent a video to Maggie once because she wanted to see it.
I didn't believe it. He's such a little angel. I was like, Pixar, it didn't happen. And then Keith was like, Becky, what are you doing? She's like, Maggie wants to see. And then you made me stop.
He's like, you guys are perverts. I was like, he's the one that's doing it in front of me. I didn't tell him to do it.
I had a friend send an engagement announcement, and she was like posed on the beach. It's such a beautiful photo, beautiful lighting, beautiful couple. And she has 2 bulldogs, and she has her arm like around one of them, and one of them just has the biggest red rocket. I don't know how the photographer didn't like, oh, maybe not this one. But
or
it's
just
on our
like
fridge.
edit it out.
It's on our fridge. It's really good, but we put a little magnet over
to keep his private, to respect his privacy.
Yeah, respect it.
How is it possible that the couple did? There must have, if they have a perfect photo, like how is it possible that they didn't
like, patch.
notice?
I should patch on Facetune, like match the fur.
That they didn't notice that the dog was like having a moment.
Everyone was having a great time.
And there were probably thousands of photos of this moment.
Yeah.
And they chose that one.
Yeah, it was really good. It's Zach's favorite engagement announcement.
Wait, what about yours?
We haven't said one.
Oh.
You know, like the photo.
Oh, like the actual one that you like send out. Not the one that your friends take pictures of your TV screen.
Yeah.
Like a screenshot of an Instagram photo on your phone.
Yeah.
There it is.
Screenshot. The one with like the date and like the I don't know if they save the dates at the same time. People usually do. I don't know. We haven't done that yet.
Depends on, you know, like how long you're waiting until the actual wedding. You know, you gotta keep reminding people that you're engaged.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
so first you send the engagement.
Don't forget.
First you send the engagement card, then you send the save the date.
Yes.
Then you send the actual invitation. Then you send the reminder invitation.
Yeah.
Do those exist?
Then you send the reminder text. Excuse
then
me,
you
can
send-
you
yeah.
please RSVP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you send the reminder emails.
Exactly.
But speaking of engagements, guys, speaking of weddings,
Yeah.
Go on.
going to a wedding is something that I am very much looking forward to.
Yeah.
In this post-vaccine world. Keith and I have a wedding in Greece. And so,
So
we
fun.
really,
So
it
jealous.
got postponed last year. So we're just hoping that this year is going to be the year and we can finally go to this wedding.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any post-pandemic plans for once the world is
Definitely
semi the
weddings.
same again?
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
weddings. Well, but I got disinvited to some weddings.
we all got
We all
disinvited.
got disinvited.
It was all the same wedding.
Same wedding.
Same wedding.
I was so disappointed about that. So
I
disappointed.
understand.
It's like I know, I get it. Like
But
weddings.
Ariel loves weddings.
I know.
You guys, I
She loves
really
to go to
love weddings,
weddings.
and I'm older than you guys are, so I don't have as many friends getting married. So I really got to latch on to those weddings whenever they happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I had latched. I had fully latched onto this
Picture
wedding.
outfit.
I was,
Picture
I was
Airbnb.
ready. I was ready. I could taste the white wine in my mouth. You guys, I could taste it, and I could see it, like it was on my calendar. And we had already told my mother-in-law that she was going to stay with the kids for the wedding.
Oh my God, they got childcare.
We even got childcare, and you know. The worst thing is that Ned knew that we were disinvited and
Could not tell you. Probably.
No. I think, yeah. He knew that he couldn't tell me because I was
like,
like,
I won't tell her. I won't tell her.
disappointed.
We'll crash.
We were just gonna go there anyway, and then like find out that the wedding wasn't happening. And Ned's like, oh well, weekend for us. No, but he just forgot to tell me that we were uninvited.
Yeah.
Totally forgot to tell me. So I actually heard it from you, Maggie.
I know.
I did too. I went home and I was like, hey, did we get uninvited from so-and-so's? Oh, yeah. That was like a couple weeks ago. I was like, okay.
Thanks for telling me.
I think I was sitting right next to Zach, like in the morning when he was checking his email. He's like, oh. I was like, I get it.
Aw.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Oh
Like
my God,
weddings
yeah.
are going to be smaller now.
Yeah.
Weddings
Except
are
for
just gonna
yours,
be
Miles.
smaller.
We're all invited and
Yeah.
we're all best fans for you.
Yeah. And Birdie's the ring bearer, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I have two very adorable ring bearers. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, Finn could crawl. We could put a little saddle on him if you wanted to.
Wait, what if Finn rode Birdie like on
Good
a little
idea.
saddle with a little cowboy hat?
100%.
He's really good
Birdie's
at grasping
huge.
things, and I know Birdie has long hair, so he could just hold on.
Yeah.
It'd be really
Okay, we'll
really
text
cute,
Sarah. Don't worry
guys.
about it. We'll cover it.
Yeah. We got this.
Yeah.
We got this. You have so much work to do. We'll take care of it.
You relax.
We'll take care of it. Yes, weddings are very high on my list.
Yep.
I'm just waiting to be invited to one. So if anybody out there is getting married, I will come to your wedding. I am vaccinated. I give really good gifts. I've heard.
True.
So
they do.
I'm
personally
I'm
confirmed.
putting myself out there as I will be your wedding guest at your wedding. I just asked to be fed and wined.
Perfect.
I don't even have to go to the ceremony. Just the party.
Just the party.
No, I actually really like the ceremony. So if you could invite me,
It ramps you up for the party, you know?
It does. It gets you like,
All right, let's do this.
yeah.
Yeah. Usually you've been sitting for long enough, and sometimes you're in the sun and you're like, okay, it's
Let's
time.
get to the goods.
It's time.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
A kiss and let's go dance. What are you excited for, Mags?
We're hopeful. We're in the midst of planning something in the months between August and October, and kind of gonna see like where the world's at. I know
Does it
that
involve a plane flight?
it involves a plane. It involves a plane, yeah. And so we're gonna see 50% of adults in the U.S. are vaccinated as of today, at least one shot, which is great because with the concern now in the future is to make sure that we get a grapple on variants, you know, because I think that they do plan on coming out with boosters in the fall, winter again, because that will probably be a thing if it's not controlled worldwide.
Yeah.
So we're going to see, but I hope we'll be able to. I'm really excited. My sister's graduating law school in May.
Whoa.
I know, and we're finally gonna have our first like family. There's only gonna be like 10 of us max. Party
Oh,
where we won't be like all masked. We'll be in a backyard. I was thinking of streaming like Legally Blonde, and we're gonna do like they're only allowing 2 adults at her actual graduation.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, well, I don't want to. And they're also splitting up everybody into groups. So she's not even graduating with her friends. She'd be graduating with like different schools within her university. And she's like, I'm not even going to be standing with my friends. So we're going to have like a mock-up graduation party. Cute. And like make her go to the front and we'll do like speeches.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
That's going to be so fun.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Traveling and then live music, guys.
Yes.
We're going to...
What's it called? Vax Live?
Yeah.
Wait, so are we? I asked Keith the other day and he's like, I don't know if we're going to plus
We are
ones.
100%.
And I was like, bitch, you find out.
Ned came home and he was like, we're going to the concert, baby.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
He also said we're going to meet J-Lo, which I don't actually know if that's true.
I don't know. That'd be cool. So Vax Live, the boys are hosting the YouTube. They're not... Selena Gomez is actually hosting the event, but they are introducing it on YouTube. And it's going to be, I don't know how many thousand people. They're all going to be vaccinated. Yeah, and we're going to be there. That's all I know.
I'm so excited. This is like the first live music concert that's happening in a year.
Yeah.
And we are going to be there.
I know. I'm so excited. I think that's one of the more... the things that I miss the most, which is probably the hardest to get to logistically, because when people come in for concerts or festivals, they're traveling, and like the question with variants is that. But Zach and I are constantly in the living room with a Tiny Desk concert on and just like vibing.
Oh, yeah. You guys were pretty into like Coachella, and
We didn't go to Coachella, but we
never.
I've never been with Zach, so I don't think.
Okay,
that,
so what was that concert that you guys went to?
we go to Outside Lands.
That's it.
Yeah.
Outside Lands.
Outside Lands in Northern California.
That's right.
I went with you to FYF Fest when that was still a thing.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Yes, back when I
remember
used to go to
jump into
live music concerts.
jump into Blood Orange. You remember? I remember.
Party.
Hey.
Yeah, live music. music festivals, concerts. You guys, I drove by the library the other day. I can't tell you what a big part of my life the library used to be. Not for me per se, but we would walk by the library every day, and we would walk in, and like, I'm pretty sure that Wes got rhinovirus from the library when he was like 8 months old.
Oh my God.
Do you guys remember that, when he had to have a little inhaler?
I was a little nosy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he got that from the library, so I'm glad I'm glad they closed it. But I will be very excited when they open those up again, because like kids going to the library, it's a big deal. And they used to have like a little music class, and it was just so cute. But yeah, I mean, just getting the kids into their things again.
Yeah,
going to classes, and I feel like Wes, he's such a little homebody now. Like he almost. Okay, so he started doing this thing where he gets stressed out when like we have to leave the house, and he'll like want to collect all of his things.
Ooh, same.
He's like,
same.
yeah,
Collect
right.
same.
Like I forgot my shoes, and I forgot this, and then he freaks out and he's like, "Don't leave!
Aww.
We're like, "Baby, we're not gonna leave without you. Like you are the reason that we are going. We're not gonna leave. Don't worry about it." And so, but he has to collect all of his things. He needs like a lovey, and he needs his socks, and he needs extra this and that, and where's my snack, and where's this
Snacks.
just
Snacks.
precious. Sweet boy.
Aww.
But I think we're getting there. He'll
Yeah.
he's gonna start playing soccer soon.
Yeah.
So cute.
That's
know.
so fun.
I know, and they all wear their little masks when they're playing. I know.
Responsible BBs. We love to see it.
Maggie, don't you hate it when you forget one thing at the store? You're walking out and you think,
The worst.
Well, did you know that now you can get snacks, drinks, and household essentials in 30 minutes with DoorDash? You do not have to go back in the store.
DoorDash connects you with the restaurants you love right now and right to your door. You can now get the grocery essentials you need with DoorDash too. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items delivered in under 1 hour.
Ordering is super easy. Open the DoorDash app, choose what you want from where you want, and your items will be left safely outside your door with the contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia.
For a limited time, you guys can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on your first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code SITWITHUS. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code SITWITHUS. Don't forget that's code SITWITHUS for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply.
I know. I was at the park this weekend and we were walking by like mini, what do they call? Little League. We watched by a Little League and there was all the little boys with their little masks and swinging. I was like, this is so cute. I love it. I love it.
Just being out. Have you guys started to think about eating in restaurants?
I'm not eating in a restaurant until the Fouch says he'll eat in a
restaurant.
restaurant.
Yeah.
That's my rule of thumb.
All right.
I'll eat outside.
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
haven't done that in a year,
Yeah, yeah.
obviously.
Yes.
But once the Fouch says it's okay, I'm in.
I love
I'll
that.
do it. As
The
long as
Fouch.
the Fouch says it's cool. I'm most excited to get on an airplane.
Yeah.
I need to go to Illinois. I got a grandma I got to see,
I get it.
I got a family I got to see. My brother's graduating from the Firefighters Academy in March.
That's exciting.
Or no, May.
Same thing.
I was like, wait, it's past March.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, so he's going to be a fireman.
Oh my gosh.
Firefighter.
Hey.
Firefighter.
He's already a paramedic.
He's a paramedic
Yeah.
for the fire
Fire
department.
department. All right.
So he gets like a
double
little
title.
leg up. Yeah.
Double pay.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
That'd be nice for him.
I don't think it works like that, but it's a little more.
I don't know, but that would be nice.
And your brother had a quarantine wedding, right?
He did. He had a quarantine wedding, so we'll be excited to have like a little get-together celebration for him, which will
gosh.
be cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'll be excited to eat some Brazilian food because his
Yum.
wife is Brazilian.
Ooh. I mean, just seeing family again.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know, being able to, like, your parents were here, and it has been forever since you've seen your parents.
13 months.
Holy moly.
It was crazy. This is the longest I've ever not seen my parents.
Right.
Usually I see them like 2 or 3 times a year, even when we're in California.
Yeah.
But it was so nice to have them here. And we just sat outside. My dad fixed things that we didn't know were broken. I would come home and he'd be like, I fixed that table. It was leaning. So I just, I put this thing here and then I got this. And he's like, Keith, I got you these tools.
Wow.
And then my mom cleaned everything.
My
mom was like, boop, boop, boop.
With her barkeepers.
Yeah, she was like barkeeper's friend. She was like sweeping. She was like airing things out. I was like, this is nice. I was like, Keith, is this what your life feels like when I walk around and like
clean?
It's like, I miss this. Why did I ever move out?
I know, right?
I am excited to get back to the movie theater at some point. I heard that
yes.
some of the movie theaters around here were doing like private screenings where you could invite like, I think a max of like 18 or 20 people or something like that. I'm really excited.
AMC's open again.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing like open. Yeah, Universal City Walk is offering free parking for the AMC. I think I'd still have a panic attack though. Like in a movie theater, I'd be like, I can't do this. I can't do it. Nope.
I would do it if it was like family and friends and you guys, just knowing that we're all vaccinated.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm there yet, but I definitely miss the movie theater. Just like the whole experience. Getting my popcorn with my kids pack, my drink,
What's a
my
kids
fruit
pack?
snack. You can get kids packs.
It's like what the kids can have, but adults can order it too because it's like a perfect size popcorn, a little pop. You can upgrade the, what do they call them? Juju fruits? Not Juju fruits.
For a candy
Fruit
bar.
snacks. You can upgrade for a candy bar for like $1.
Yeah.
What?
And it's like not too much popcorn, not too much soda. Pop.
You can also you get free upgrades if you're an AMC Stubs member.
What do you upgrade to?
Yeah, so you get a free, guys, I used to work at the AMC.
Go on. Go off,
Tell
Becky.
us all
If
the
you wanna know
things
the
we can
secrets.
do. Yeah.
So if you got a regular popcorn, I think it's like $12 a year, which you guys, it is worth it. If
Yes.
you are a family of 4 and you are going to the movie theaters every week, spend that $12 because you get the upgraded popcorn for 25 cents. You get little, I think they used to have like little, you get rewards every time you go there. So you get free candy or a free pop.
You get to stand in a special
You
line.
get a special line that's for A-list. Yes.
Is A-List still, are they, do you know if they're opening
check
it up?
your, I think it's June. You need to check your AMC Stubs membership, or not Stubs. So Stubs and A-List are two different things. You could be a Stubs member without being an A-List person.
Oh, okay.
Because A-List is like $20 a month.
I like the idea of being an A-lister.
Yeah.
Right? And you get that little fast line.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that, it's like, I will sign up for the A-list.
Yeah, and they even have like commercials in the beginning of your movie, and you're like, I pay for that.
That's us. I had a little group of friends that we called the Millionaires Club, and we would all text each other and be like, you guys want to go to the movies? And we'd be like, yeah, what movie do you want to see? And we'd be like, I don't care, anything. And we'd all get like a row. And we're just like, hello.
Sorry.
We're the Millionaires. But they are restarting the Millionaires, the A-List program in like June. Okay. So they're going to auto turn your thing back on. So you better watch it if you're not going to the movies yet.
Yeah,
Right.
seriously.
That's true.
How sad was Zach that the Cinerama Dome?
Gosh. So sad. The Pacific Theaters, which is in the Grove and in the Americana. I don't
Those
know
are gone?
anyone. They're not opening back up.
The
And ArcLight, the movie theater. Yeah.
That's
Didn't
so
you
sad.
see Chadwick Boseman?
Yes. And
Tell them that story.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So the ArcLight. So Ned, for a period of maybe like a year, got really into going to movies on opening night.
Yep.
And and we would go on Fridays or Thursdays at the ArcLight at the Cinerama Dome. And it was this, event. You could get wine there. You could, everybody would show up early, and
It's a cool theater.
Yeah, and it was a super cool theater. And they had these events on opening night where like somebody from the movie would show up usually.
Or do Q&As at the end. Yeah.
And so I think that we saw Chadwick Boseman there one time.
You guys saw, I was so mad. You guys saw Black Panther opening night, and I was working a night shift, and I couldn't go.
Yes.
I was so sad.
And we also saw Chris Hemsworth at the opening of one of the
Love
Thor
that.
movies. Yeah. It was awesome. And I now, where am I going to get my celebrity?
I know.
content?
I feel like a lot of people are upset about the ArcLight, and I'm just hoping some very wealthy donor will come by and be like, "Hey, we can help you get this back open." But I don't know.
Or a movie studio.
Yeah.
Like
What are
just
they
do the
gonna do with
blockbuster
it?
approach and like buy everything.
Yeah.
Like just buy it and then you get 100% of the profits.
Yeah.
So because movie theaters don't make money off tickets, they make money off of concessions. That's the real rub.
I didn't know that.
So who's going to buy the Cinerama Dome, do you think? AMC?
AMC?
Then we could be
wonderful.
A-listers at the Cinerama Dome?
I would love that because
Yeah.
it'd also make their tickets cheaper.
Yeah.
Although I went to one of the Q&As. Keith and I went to see 8th grade because I love Bo Burnham. Obviously.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously, I have a type and Bo Burnham is.
We watched at that theater, we watched Portrait of a Lady on Fire and saw Bo Burnham outside of the theater smoking a cigarette being like, wow.
No.
Wow, that was a good movie. And Zach was like, that was Bo Burnham. I was like, wow.
And he's gotten so smart over the years. I saw him when I was in high school at a show. I went to one of his concerts.
I did not know. I thought, okay,
Love the Bo.
you have many celebrity crushes. I remember
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon's one of them.
They're usually tall comedians.
Dark hair.
Do you like
Dark hair.
Dark Vader?
Oh,
No.
Adam
Oh,
Driver.
Adam Driver.
Yes,
is a
my
good
big
one.
tree man. You could just climb him.
Climb.
Just like a little tree.
You're
Just
so
look
funny.
at the 70s photo shoot and you'll understand.
Oh,
You
I've
see him
seen it.
running in those shorts.
Oh, I have seen
Adam.
it.
Adam. I won't watch A Marriage Story because I know he's like not the best husband in it. I'm like, I will
think
not
that's
ruin
why
this.
I watched that movie and I was like,
This feels weird.
this feels,
Also, Adam Driver would never marry Scarlett Johansson. I'm just going to say it. Fuck Scarlett Johansson. I waited on her once and she was fine. She wasn't mean or anything, but she takes a lot of bad roles.
Oh, okay.
Don't appreciate that, ScarJo.
Yeah.
Fair.
She was on Drag Race 3 weeks ago. That's what I'm excited about. Going to see some drag. Woo! I want to see drag and I want to watch Drag Race in person at a bar because Eugene says it's like the coolest thing ever. And now we're just yelling on our couches at the TV.
Yeah.
And we need to be yelling at a
And I
damn
want
bar.
to be giving someone $1 bills.
Woo!
I want to see a show.
Yeah.
Live theater.
Oh,
Bring it back.
I want to go to Broadway.
What is going to be like your first show that you want to go see? I mean, drag, obviously.
Drag, obviously. I really want to see, God, it's so basic, but I was listening to it in the car. This bitch wants to see Dear Evan Hansen so bad. I just want to see that stupid musical so bad. I know the plot, I know the songs, but I just want to see it in real life.
so
Yeah.
good.
The last show we saw was, I think it was that West Side Story.
Oh my gosh. That was the last one.
I think that was the last. Oh no, you know what? We went to School of Rock because we had a friend who was in it.
What was the last one you saw?
Yeah.
Great question. I could not tell you. So Ned and I went to New York right before the pandemic hit. And did we see a show there? I cannot remember.
SpongeBob Live.
Yeah, SpongeBob, Jesus.
The boys did see
The boys did see it. Keith liked it.
Zach liked it too.
Keith was into it.
I think actually Ned was also into it. I think Ned was also into it.
We saw Hadestown. I think that was the last one before. It's so good. If you can ever see
I've
it
heard that
live.
on the TikTok.
It's good.
Kids sing it.
Yes. The little yes.
Oh yeah, that one.
You guys have seen the same TikTok.
Yeah. Well, there's this TikTok where are you talking about the little girl?
And you're
Yeah. There's a little girl. She doesn't have a lot of views. I don't know how Maggie found her, but it's a little girl that will draw the characters from musicals and then she sings them to each other.
Yeah.
And they kind of like act out the musical on paper, but it's like she's like 10.
But someone did like a parody or like a voiceover of that, and it's like me watching my future kids on Broadway.
Yeah.
Because there is going to be one day we will go to it. Probably there's going to be a school production of Hamilton. Can you imagine what that is going to
my
sound
God.
like?
So
funny.
funny.
I can't wait.
Wow. I mean, we are all, with theater people, I feel like, I just imagine Keith doing Hamilton
or Mini
Ned
Keith.
doing Hamilton.
Mini Ned.
I hope they don't.
Mini Zach. Oh gosh. He'd be the prince.
God.
He'd be the friend.
Yeah.
Or the king.
The king. Yes, live theater. So excited.
Yes.
Traveling. So
So
excited. families.
So excited.
So excited.
Yeah.
Just excited to live.
Just excited
Yeah.
to
You
live.
know, to be happy, healthy.
To be outside and not be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That there's this just undercurrent of fear that we have all been living with for the last over a year.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's ever going to go away, but I'm excited for it to go away enough that we can just live our lives again.
Yeah.
You know, so that I can watch a show and people are unmasked and I don't feel like they should be masked.
You're just like looking, you're like, why don't they have a mask?
When was this shot? They're not wearing masks.
I think I'll probably still, though, again, I'm going with the Fouch. I'm going to wear a mask.
You should
in
go with the
public,
Fouch.
in all of those
100%.
things.
Yeah.
I'm still probably going to wear a mask if I have a cold.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like there are some habits that we've learned during this whole endeavor. Like, I barely got sick. Like, I never got like the sniffles. I never got a cold.
And that's because it was 2 people wearing masks. It was like a partnership of us working.
Washing your hands even more. Doing hand sanitizer all the time. Like, all of that. I'm like, I think I'm going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Wes did not get sick one time. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
This is like unheard of
Yeah.
in children. He went an entire 15 months without even a sniffle.
Yeah. And he's at the age where like he starts going to preschool.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is
Licking stuff.
Licking. I mean, that kid eats dirt. Like, come on. If someone's gonna get sick, it's gonna be my children.
Yeah.
Like, Finn now puts everything in his mouth. You know. And they're healthy as can be, and so we have learned so much. Just like wear masks, do it for everybody else. You know, it's like if you have a cold, wear a mask. Why not?
or stay home.
Stay home.
And wear a mask.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I actually did suffer with cystic acne a few years ago, and I was very overwhelmed going to grocery stores, drugstores, and trying to figure out what exactly my skin needed. Figuring out what's right for you can be super stressful, but thankfully there is Curology.
You just start by answering some questions online about your skin and sending in a couple selfies to Curology. Then Curology matches you with a licensed dermatology provider who gets to know your skin, and if it's a good fit, you'll get a customized prescription cream to address your acne, fine lines, dark spots, and more.
So I went ahead and took the quiz and sent over a few selfies to the professionals at Curology, and my favorite product that they recommended for me specifically was their moisturizer. Some of the issues that I was having in the past, that things were too thick and pore clogging, so this lightweight gel formula feels super soft and light on my skin.
Take control of your acne, dark spots, breakouts, or whatever unique concerns you may have with a powerful skincare treatment made for you today. Go to Curology.com/sitwithus for a free 30-day trial. Just pay for shipping and handling. That's Curology.com/sitwithus to unlock your free 30-day trial. See Curology.com for all the details.
I remember when everything first came out with the pandemic, I was a server many moons ago. I went to work fully having like some sort of flu because I had no choice. Like I couldn't, if you call off, like you don't have a job anymore, which is unfortunate that that's the way it is for a huge portion of America.
Yeah.
So hopefully this pandemic has taught employers that taking sick time is good.
Yes.
It is better that your employees stay home, get healthy, and then come back to work.
Yeah.
You know?
Aren't infecting everyone.
Yeah. So hopefully they've learned some of that. If there's anything to learn, you know?
I think especially being in a hospital setting, like we will not be not wearing masks for a very long time, which I am happy to oblige. I got my anti-fog goggles. They're great.
Wait, tell me more about these because
They just have a coating, but I have to keep, I have to be careful on how I like, apparently if you use like alcohol or some of like the lens cleansers, it sometimes takes it off, but so far, so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because before it was like I'd go into someone's room and I'd be like, "Hi, my name's Maggie. I'm a your nurse today," and I'm like just like fogged up, and I'm just like, "This is terrible."
Like, wait a minute.
I know. I was like,
Are you guys still doing full PPE? Like,
it depends. If they're rule out COVID, yes,
okay.
yes. But if they are just here for regular standard precautions, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'll still like I still take off my scrubs at the door.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's just being a little bit more mindful of those around us. Because I worry about not even just like in a pandemic world, I worry about like immunosuppressed people or elderly people. Because I know Zach's grandmother, we saw her this weekend and we're all vaccinated, but she is still like concerned. She has COPD and she's like, any little thing, like I'm still kind of like, I'm changing medicines right now and like adjusting. So it just gives you a little bit more perspective on like where other people are at, you know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure. Ariel, you earlier said that you had some controversial opinions to share with us.
Okay, so a while ago, I wrote down a controversial opinion in my phone, and anytime
A while ago,
it was a while ago. Anytime that I go to write a reminder in my phone, which is often, you know, like because did you know that you can do this thing on your phone where it can like locate where you are, and you could say like, remind me when I get home to do XYZ.
Yes, I love that feature.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah,
You
or
need to
like
send me like a screen video of how to do that.
Yeah. It's under your reminders tab, and you can be like at a location. So like every Sunday, it's like check on your plants at home. Don't tell me when I'm at, I don't know, work. Don't tell me when I'm at the market. So I pull into my driveway and it goes bing.
It's like, do this.
or
Yeah,
like
that.
You know, I've done it if there's like a place that I wanted to go that's near somebody else's house. I'll be like, you know, remind me to check out this store when I go to Alex's house or something like that. And then 3 weeks later, I'll get a little ding-a-ling-a-ling, you know, and I'm like, oh, right, I forgot.
Oh, that's a better way to use it.
Technology, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and track my location. I don't care.
I
What are you
love
seeing?
the parked car feature. Y'all love that one.
I do love the parked car feature.
Yeah, I'm like, shoot, where did
Guys, I
park?
park in the same spot every time I go to a specific place.
Really?
Grocery store, same spot.
Really?
A mall, same spot.
But we live in LA, so usually those spots are taken.
I
figure
find
it out.
I figure it out. If I
Becky-
don't park
Becky
my car in the
waits.
same spot, I will
waits.
never find it again. Remember
Yeah.
when we went to the
Century City Mall?
I called Maggie and I was like half crying. I was like, I'm in the parking structure.
And I don't have service.
I don't have service. I can't find my car. A man is going to take me on a go-kart.
Oh, man, it's going to take you on a go-kart.
That's happened to me at Century City when it was first opening. I don't think they labeled. I don't know. It happened to both of us at some point.
Do they,
got
okay,
lost.
do they have the two-way, you know, where you can go up one way and you go down another way? And so when you're like going into the structure, it's actually like almost a DNA structure of a parking structure. Do you know what I'm talking about?
This is so specific.
Becky, you're looking at me like I'm insane.
This is oddly specific.
Well, okay, so there is this one parking structure at my doctor's office where you go up one way and you go down another way. But so when I go in and I say, okay, I parked on 2, right? I'll go to 2 and I'll go up the up way. My car's not there. And I'm like, oh, I must have parked on the downside. Wait a minute. And then I go the down way. And then I'm just stuck in this endless DNA structure of a parking structure, beeping for my car. Like, where the F is it? Where the F is it? Oh, that's really smart. I forget to do that.
Little antenna head.
It doesn't
A
work.
little antenna.
Hello.
Yes. So for those of you who are not watching, Becky just stuck her pretend key on her face because our bodies are made mostly of water, and if you put something that is radio controlled in like near water, it enhances.
That's why people do that.
I know something about your skull. I was like, yeah, my skull's like
it's the
antenna.
water.
I never understood that. I just
Science
saw
mommy.
somebody do it. Oh, science mommy.
Science mommy.
When's Science Daddy coming back? I loved that show.
I do think about Ned sometimes when like Wes asks me a question and I'm like,
What witness?
Damn, I have to answer this for real.
Oh, shit.
Oh crap.
All right, what's your controversial opinion?
My controversial opinion is that fizzy water, such as LaCroix,
Okay.
is not water.
Why?
Yeah, I mean it's not as hydrating as a glass of water.
If you are trying to hydrate
I'm with that.
Okay.
and you're trying to drink more water every day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
fizzy water does not cut it.
No, fizzy water does
Agreed.
not count.
Agreed.
Oh, I was expecting you guys to fully disagree, especially
Agreed.
Maggie.
But like, if you have a person that's like addicted
Like
to
Zach.
like Diet Coke or something like that, fizzy water.
Oh, fizzy water. Okay.
Not so. But yes, I agree with you. I do not hydrate with fizzy water. Fizzy water is like when I get home
Yeah.
from work and I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling fancy.
I feel like fancy my
Before
fizzy water.
dinner.
Yeah.
Let me pretend I'm drinking a cocktail, but I'm not.
Yeah, but when you're at the like gym or
Oh my God. Can you imagine cracking open a LaCroix? Hello. I just
No,
came
thank
to the
you.
gym.
But
to
it's
visit.
totally like, I feel like, well, you will find this out when you go to Greece. They will ask you when you're sitting outside, they'll say, sparkling or still. And
Yeah.
like a lot of people drink sparkling water as just water.
They're on vacation.
Bam vacay.
No, not even just sitting. Like they'll have a bottle of sparkling water and just be like, do.
I do that at
Oh.
restaurants.
You don't at restaurants though, just walking around.
Just walking around like with
I walk around with the bubbly water every once in a while.
like the
Maybe not a gallon, but like a big old Perrier.
Yeah.
Refreshing. Or Bedouin.
Bedouin?
Bedouin.
What about Voss?
Voss. Okay, yeah. I think I'm with your controversial opinion. I don't think you should be using fizzy water to hydrate.
Not as controversial as I expected.
You got another one? Give us another controversial.
one.
Give us something.
I'm gonna need a minute. Let's see. Let me look around.
Let me look around.
Okay. Here's another controversial opinion. I think that I prefer window treatments
Okay.
over curtains.
Okay.
So blinds over curtains.
Yes, but not blinds.
Not blinds.
I just learned what a window treatment was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just is a pulley kind of thing.
Yeah, it could be a pulley.
But not
Usually-
not slats.
Yeah.
Like this is a window treatment.
Yeah, that's window
correct?
treatment.
Okay.
So yeah, but like treatments as in, like the kind of things that fit inside the window.
Yeah.
And they, I don't love blinds. Wooden blinds are actually quite nice, but
She's the blindest. She only wants very specific blinds.
I do only want very specific blinds. But the what do they call it? The aluminum ones or vinyl ones or whatever they are.
Oh yeah, like the siding, or not the siding, but the ones that are. Well, those are awful to clean too.
Yes,
from being in an
absolutely.
Oh
apartment.
my God, one at a
and
time.
they break.
Yeah, and they fall on
Ours
you.
kept breaking. We'd hide them under the bed, and
We
like,
did
we'll
that
just
too.
give it to the landlord when we move.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you had the
we had
vertical
the
blinds.
vertical blinds.
Oy,
that
oy,
were
oy.
Yeah.
evil vertical blinds.
Yeah. We have vertical.
So we
blinds,
basically
too.
just kept them all open all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, can't get dirty if they're open all the time.
Not true.
Not true. False.
Do you guys know what dust is made of?
Skin.
And hair.
Hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that you can feed dust to worms?
Ew.
Oh, for your compost?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Oh. You could do your hair too. Or if you brush your hair, just throw it outside.
What
Birds make
about-
nests out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, now that you say that, what about dryer?
You can
Dryer
You can
lint.
compost dryer lint.
You can compost dryer lint.
I think we maybe have to look that one up because there's plastic particles and all of that. So those
And
won't
fragrance?
ever degrade.
depending.
I think it depends on what you clean your laundry with and what you're washing.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, in general, yes, you can compost dryer lint, but it really probably does depend on what you are drying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had some stinky ass compost this weekend.
Tell me.
I went over.
Tell me
I was
more,
like-
Becky. Tell me about
So I
your
don't have
stinky
worms. I
compost.
went against the worms because I was looking it up and I was like,
You've got the
what?
tumbler, right?
I'm afraid. Yeah. So I got a 2-phase tumbler. So you put it in one side and it basically like does its thing and you spin it a couple times a day or every couple days. And then when it's almost ready, you move it to the second side and then you start the new one in the first side because it's already warm from the other compost. But if your compost is not even with your browns and your greens, it smells like shit. Smells awful.
Yeah.
Thankfully, ours is like closer to
Contained.
the neighbor's house than it is to our house. But
What do you have more of? Brown
their
or
kids
green?
have been playing basketball a lot at like midnight. So I
So
don't feel
so
bad
here's
about
some
my stinky compost. That's my trade-off. So I did this weekend when I was like Edward Scissorhandsing my lawn. So I took all of that, and then we have a big magnolia tree, and then we have this other really big tree on the side of the house that drops leaves a lot, and I'll just walk around and grab all the dead leaves, and I just shoved it in. So I'm hoping when I go home today, it's not going to be stinky.
Yeah.
Because it was so stinky.
The other thing to do is just take some dirt and just throw some soil in there and kind of mix it up a little bit.
Some earth.
Yeah, that's what I do when we have, because I mean our compost is mostly food scraps.
That's what ours is. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then you just have to throw in some like dirt or some leaves or something.
Yeah, some cardboard, some thin cardboard.
Yeah, paper. Soak up the moisture, because a lot of times it's the moisture that kind of makes it stinky.
Yeah, it was yucky.
Welcome to Ariel and Becky's compost school. School of compost over here. I do love composting though. It makes me feel so like, oh my gosh. I had Rachel and the twins over the other day, and oh God, did the babies go in the compost? No. Actually, they do love the worms though. They like to look at them. Oh, it's so fun to look at those worms. Speaking of red rockets, they're like red worms, and so they look.
Whoa, didn't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of red rockets,
they're
from 30 minutes ago.
You
got rockets on the brain.
Can't get that out of my head, you guys. Once we start talking, but Becky's about to spit out her drink.
Do you dread looking at your credit card statement every month? We don't blame you. Upstart can lift that weight off your shoulders so you can finally feel relief of being free of credit card debt. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high-interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple, fixed monthly payment. Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, like your income and employment history. This means they can offer smarter rates with trusted partners.
With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate up front for loans between $1,000 to $50,000, and you can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. To find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today, when you go to upstart.com/sitwithus. That's upstart.com/sitwithus. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Go to upstart.com/sitwithus. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application.
It was just you going, oh. And then I just had this image of you like thinking about like dog penises while we were talking about like going to live theater. And Ariel's like, so where do the penises go?
But when they go back in, like how do they stay there?
Why are they so bloody looking?
Why are they so bloody looking?
Do we have to put like a warning before this? Like,
I know, we're talking about dog peen.
Hi guys, we're going to talk a lot about dog penises today, and if that's something you don't want to hear about, maybe skip a different
I'm
podcast.
pretty sure it started with cat penis. It definitely started with
it started with Alfred's penis.
Right.
We're getting pretty vile. Is this a tripod? The tripods usually talk about
That's true. That's true.
Maggie, now he's got to bleep. Now he's got to bleep it. My mom did ask me, what are they always bleeping? And I was like, you don't want to know? You don't want to know?
Yeah, it is really funny because if you don't know what they're talking about, then you don't know what they're talking about.
No.
It could be anything. It could be anything.
Oh, Maggie, so vulgar.
What was I? Oh, so we had Rachel over.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, what are we going to make for dinner? Because the kids were having fish, but Rachel doesn't eat fish. And so I was like, let's make a salad. Let's go get some lettuce from the garden. So we went out and we got lettuce from the garden. And Rachel's like, this is the most homesteader thing I think I have ever seen in my life. We had the kids like picking lettuce.
Yes, it's so fun.
This is why we have to start our own compound, guys.
I'm all in.
Yeah,
I'm
into
all
it.
in.
Yeah.
I think that the best way to do it would be to buy 4 houses that are just like next to each other.
We tried.
You should have tried harder, Maggie.
We tried.
You should have tried harder.
We tried buying Becky's neighbor's house.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Is this the one that has the cool TikTokers? No, those were the homestagers.
Those were those were just the
Yeah.
home stagers. So it's actually a family with like 4 kids. They're
Damn,
very
they
cute.
deserved it. They deserved it.
They're
But
very cute.
We
A little noisy, but very cute.
we've
You
tried
put in
many times.
You put in
I think
an offer.
we did, but
Yeah.
it was like a shot in the dark. You know, we gotta say, we gotta put like we have to put it out there into the universe to
just
say we
try.
did it.
To try. We thought about knocking down the fence, and then we were gonna put
Zach
a slide into the pool.
Zach wrote a really nice letter, and he's like, "I want to grow up next to my best friends."
Oh, that's precious.
But you know, it's okay.
It's okay.
It wasn't meant to be. You
No.
know? But we tried.
Yeah.
We tried buying a duplex together. That didn't work.
Yeah, we tried to we looked at a house that was near your house. We looked at a house that was near Rachel's house.
Yeah.
We did not look at any houses near Matt and Eugene's house.
No,
They were
it's
too far away.
Yeah.
Too far away.
Too far.
We wanted a big backyard.
Yeah.
I do love their area, and I love their house. My goodness. Oh, Matt did such a good job with the backyard.
So cute.
Beautiful man, beautiful taste.
Oh my goodness! Just that picture of Matt. So to all you listeners out there, Eugene every once in a while will just send us sort of like thirst trap pictures of Matt.
Of Matt.
To a group chat.
To our chat.
To our group chat
thread.
because we love Matt and he just is a walking thirst trap.
Yes.
And so there was this one of Matt standing at their like their backyard bar. They have this like marble bar that has a beer dispenser.
Yes. A
Oh,
big
they're called
grill.
taps and
Tap,
a grill. Yes. And here's Matt with his like shirt sleeves rolled up, and he's just opening a bottle of white wine.
Yeah.
It was just smiling in the backyard, and I was just like,
Perfect angel.
He has pictures of him like prepping the trim on the house and like on a ladder. I'm like,
oh my gosh, yeah,
Oh, that's
shirtless,
nice.
of course,
Shirtless.
always.
Sometimes in the underoos. Just
Yeah.
like, hey guys, Matt says hi. Like, it's like, hello.
hello, Matt.
Hello, Matt. Maybe we should start sending Eugene pictures of the guys.
Oh, yeah.
unprompted.
That's an excellent in their underwear. I
In
think
their
that's an excellent
underoos.
idea. Yeah, we should probably.
I think
do
he'll love
that.
it.
I think he'll love it. I think
think
he'll be so happy.
Yeah.
I think that's actually an excellent idea.
Yeah.
And Eugene probably doesn't listen to this, so we'll just start sending them and see what happens.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Just, no prompting.
Be like, Ned says hi.
Thinking of you.
Thinking of you.
Wish you were here.
Happy Friday.
Ooh, you love Disneyland.
Disneyland. We love Disneyland.
Are you going to be going?
You were a pass
some point.
holder.
We were, and then thankfully we didn't renew our pass last year. We were like waiting.
Yeah.
Because I think it came up in like September or something like that. And we were like, well, it's kind of cold at Disney in December and January anyway. So like, let's just wait until we're going to go again.
Yeah.
Because Eugene likes it too. We went for his birthday one year.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're going to go.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so I'm going to Costco today, and I feel like Costco people and Disney people are kind of the same. Like, people are people are out of control at those places. And I'm
Costco people.
I'm going to call
Big energy coming from Becky right now. No, I actually agree. Because people just get really excited about Disney, and
Yes.
people get really excited about bulk items.
They get so lit on it, and they all want to, like, I only go to Costco if I have time. Like, I let people walk in front of me. I let people cut me off. I'm like, you go ahead, Susan. You go.
Yeah.
Go buy your big ass thing of diapers, whatever they're doing there.
What are you doing on the diaper aisle?
I don't know. Probably looking for toilet paper. I've never been able to find toilet paper at Costco.
You always find diapers.
It's way in the back. It's way in the back, and
missing.
they hardly ever have it.
Yeah.
I know, that's what Matt said, because I
Yeah.
called him once because he was going to Costco, and I was like, take a picture of where the toilet paper is. Just like take pictures as you're walking, so
It's
I
like
can
by
find
the
landmarks.
water, I think.
I don't know if Keith's ever told it on the tripod, but I was like, let's go to Costco. I really want to go. And I think we were getting like a TV at the time too. It was like when I just moved to LA. So Costco has pretty good deals on electronics. So we're like, let's just go and look. So we got
And it's very
in line.
eco-friendly to get stuff in bulk.
Yeah. The bigger stuff, as long as it's not, too much packaging and whatnot. But yeah, there's definitely some good options there. But we go to Costco, get in line, wait in line, get our card, pay the money, take the card, walk about 30 feet in, and this woman just rams Keith with a card. Just fully, she came from here and went bang, and Keith goes, no, and turns around, gets back in line, the man at Costco, he's like, hey, were you just here? He's like, yeah, I want a refund. I don't want this card anymore. And the guy was like, can I ask why? And he's like, I never want to come back here. It was like after a holiday weekend or something.
Oh,
and he was
God.
like, this is just not a shopping experience for me. So now I go to Costco by myself.
Oh.
He just
He
refuses.
just will not go. He's like, I'm not going into the Costco.
Wow.
And I like tried to convince him. Like, I was like, but it's cheaper. Like when you buy like alcohol, it's going to be cheaper in bulk. And he's like, no, it's not. Did you know that the liquor at Costco is the same price as at a liquor store because they can't like gatekeep liquor.
Wow.
It's like you can do like a little deep dive. There's like Costco TikTok. I'm on Costco TikTok.
Oh my God.
They lose money on the chickens, but it's okay because you buy other things.
Jeez.
Chicken and fish at Costco.
Chicken and fish at Costco.
Their meat is excellent. And every once in a while, I think it's during the summer, they have like a seafood day. So you can get like fresh crab legs.
In Hawaii, I heard instead of like pizza and calzones that we have here, they have poke.
Oh.
That might be.
That's awesome.
I don't actually know.
They have it at the grocery store. Like if you just go to like, I forget what the name of their grocery store that we went to in Kauai is, but it was like just a normal ass grocery store. And you walk in, instead of meats and cheeses, it was like a bunch of poke.
Yummy.
Wow.
I was like, this is the best place in the world. Please be your own sovereign nation soon. Please leave the U.S. Do it. We shouldn't have taken you in the first place. You be your own beautiful
You don't
people.
belong to
You don't
us.
belong to us. You don't belong to anyone.
So there was an article on the New York Times Digest this morning about how air circulates on an airplane. Did you guys read that where you like scroll and the picture changes? It's a cool
did.
little thing. It's a cool little thing.
I do
But,
love
like,
the New York Times app.
That basically the air on an airplane is 50%. Like everybody thinks that it's just like, recycled air,
Yeah.
but it's actually only a certain percentage recycled air. And the rest of it is actually fresh air that has come in and has been pressurized. And so, it's certainly not the safest place to be in a pandemic, of course, but it's not as unsafe as we previously thought. Yeah. Because the air does get like pushed out and then fresh air gets circulated in.
Just crack a window.
Yeah.
Just crack a window. Well, guys, that is all the time we have for today. We covered so many topics. A post-pandemic world.
Oof.
Animal penises.
And that's it.
That was pretty much it. Oh, and Costco.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And Costco, of course.
you can sit with us. You can always sit with us.
Yeah.
Sit with us on an airplane.
Sit with us on an airplane. You can sit with us as long as you're wearing your mask.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the thing. And washing your hands. And being a nice person. Not being mean to grocery store workers.
No.
Or
Really
waitresses.
just anybody.
Or waitresses. Or waiters.
Or waiters.
Yeah. Serve your life in general.
general, yeah. I do feel like we are particularly attuned to just being nice to service people.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like everyone should be.
you should be.
You absolutely should be.
Yeah.
And
Did
if
I
not,
ever tell
you
you
cannot
guys?
sit with us.
Did I ever tell you guys I dated a guy in college who was like actually just a dick to servers?
Oh my gosh. They are
It was-
not a nice person.
Like that's actually why I broke up with him. But that was like my reason. I was like, you are mean to service people,
Yeah.
and it bothers me.
yeah.
It was
Good for you.
It was a tough breakup.
I once dated a guy in high school who was very nice to everyone except his mother. And I was like,
Not cool.
I don't know about you. I don't know
He was
about
mean
you.
to his mom.
Yeah. And his family members.
There are some red flags out there.
I mean, not everyone has the great
Yes.
family situations, but
Yes.
he was very mean to his whole family. And I was like, oh, but he's so nice to other people. My mom's like, that is a red flag, Maggie. Just be careful because one day you will not be as special. And I mean, you turn into like an extended version of his family. So be careful. Be careful.
Mother has some serious wisdom.
That is some good advice.
That is good advice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
I think we need to get Mom on the pod.
Mom on the pod. What do you
Maggie.
think? Oh, yeah, she has lots of wisdom that she likes to bestow on everybody around.
Let's have her come sit with us. Seriously.
Yes.
I would
in.
like to
She
get
is
some
an
of that wisdom.
avid listener. She would love that.
Shout out to the moms listening. Shout
Love
out to
you,
our
moms.
Love you.
And dads. We know you're begrudgingly sitting next to our moms.
Yeah.
watching this.
Or mom will tell you about it later.
Yeah.
I totally get it. Also, dads, you're the best for fixing all the things around the house without us asking.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah. Guys, make sure you're rating and reviewing this podcast 5 stars. Do I sound like Miles? Nailed it. Rate and review. Comment down below what you're most excited about in our post-pandemic world. As of today, POTUS came on and said every person is eligible to get a vaccine. So if you are able, if you have access, please go get that little shot in your arm. We promise you it doesn't hurt at all. It is saving lives, getting us one step closer to herd immunity, which will be great. And then we can go do fun things again.
That's right.
So wash your hands, wear your mask, get vaccinated, and we'll see you next time.